I think I'm live. I am not sure. I gotta check because I don't know what's running slow. If it's my computer or my internet, but something is slow. All right, no, I'm on. I'm good. I am going to make these four books into journals. I don't know how to do the hidden spines. I've never done that before. So I'm thinking about doing it with these ones. I'm thinking about doing hidden spines. There are a few of these books. This one, I think these three, they were in my Etsy shop. I had doubles. I think this one I didn't. This is the one I kept for myself. But I'm pretty sure these were in my Etsy. I don't remember if they sold or not. I don't remember. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But before I start taking them apart, I'm going to take the pictures I figured out of the books too. So like this one has illustrations. I'll use that. I'll use that picture. Everybody likes a woman looking in a refrigerator. There might be a couple more in here. I don't remember. Ooh, see, she's in the car. Yeah, it's nice. I have, these books are from the 50s, I think, or the 40s, maybe. This one is, 62. That one's 62. This one is 47. And this one is 50. I'm going to keep these too. I don't know if I'll be able to keep it on here or if I'll have to take it out with the book block and then use it somewhere else, but I'm going to keep those. And this one is 48. So those are the covers that I'm going to be working with, but we're not going to do those today. I just wanted to show you. What I am going to do today, though, is find things to use for all my little doodads. So I have 2 magazines that are from the 50s, 60s time. And I want to use them to make ephemera. Okay. So let's look through them here and kind of get some juices flowing here. See, I kind of like this whole thing for air conditioning because it's got the little illustrations of people. So we're going to take that out. I'm not going to be very precise. Oh, these are my junk scissors. These are the scissors I've used to like cut wire with and stuff. So those are junk. And I don't know where my good scissors went. I had some, I swear. I swear I had them over here. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. And then I like all these pictures. Let's see what's on the back. Yeah, I guess I can live with that. I guess I could live with getting rid of those. Oh. So I am not sure if I'm going to keep them separate or together. I am probably going to take them out. My husband's in there telling off the telemarketers. They're getting ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Those Spectrum calls and stuff. Why would Spectrum let that happen? I don't know. And they're using other people's phone numbers. You know? I don't understand why they would let that happen. I will probably cut these out of each other, but I do want this. General Electric. Because I love old logos. Ooh, look at this. On this side, I didn't even notice, it says on the job, join and serve disaster relief. We're going to take that. That'll look nice on a tag. All right. On here, take it easy, blah, blah. Edge plywood, decorate things. I'm just going to keep it in the book. All right, let's see. Ooh, look at this lady. Okay, I'm going to be like, these books are going to be so full of crap. All right, so pull this. Love this gal. All of the old magazines that I get are typically with other things. So magazines, when I get magazines at estate sales and stuff, 90% of the time they are a surprise. Ooh, Cascade. Yes. I don't know how I can use this whole thing. Or if I should just do it in pieces. Like I want this, and I want the box, and I want this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about that page. All right. So let's see. Let's cut out the box. Now I'm not being super fussy about them right now because, ooh, ripping the dishwasher. Because I will fine tune them to wherever I put them later on. See, I like all these logos. So we're gonna have to find a way to incorporate that little ticket thing. One of the things that these work awesome for is to make them into their own folding journaling cards, which is what I do a lot of. I use a lot of pictures and things like that for journaling cards. I don't think I'm going to need anything there. Hey, look, we got a toilet. And these guys in the shower. I am going to take this out. The most beautiful bathrooms are American standard. And I'm going to take this out. A tip of advice, which is just random, but it just came to me because these scissors, when I first bought these scissors, these are the student grade Fiskars for ages 12 and up. Okay. I like them because I have small hands and they work nicely with my small hands. But when I got them, they were very sticky, like to open, they were very stiff. There is a screw here that you can adjust however you'd like for your scissors. So if you buy a pair of scissors and it doesn't feel right, if it's these Fiskars anyway, you could consider doing, something like that where you can adjust the squeeze. Oh, why are these? I know why they're ripping, because it's a 60-year-old magazine, 70-year-old magazine. I like this lady with her dog. She's mad at her dog. Heel boy, it says. Damn right. And I kind of like this living room picture. Hello, Marilyn. Thanks for coming to hang out. Thank you for coming for the shenanigans. Bruce Hardwood, we're going to keep that. Oh, I love the cars. We have to do something about the cars. Very gingerly here. Very gingerly. Craftsmanship. See, they're ripped a little bit. That's okay, because if I back them on something, you'll never You'll never see those little rippies. It's a flare. These are Studebakers. Doesn't look like, that looks like a Cadillac symbol. That's okay. We're going to cut Studebaker out. This whole strip. Whole strip. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Johnson's Beautiflora liquid wax. We get to cut that out too. Use it all. Use it all. Look at that. Pratt and Lambert. Oh, but the GE ad. See, I knew this was going to happen. I knew I was going to have double-sided things. But I think I like the GE. We saw, I know that I've said this in other videos, but we saw a refrigerator at a flea market where they also had auctions, and they had this exact refrigerator with all the copper. They had the copper Lazy Susan, all the elements inside the fridge. I don't know if it was real copper, but it was copper colored, and this fridge was pristine, and it was the same exact refrigerator, and it was in their auction area, so we couldn't buy it, but I loved that refrigerator when I saw it. It was beautiful. I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to keep the little words too. Yeah, the fridge was gorgeous. I'll bet you it went for over $1,000. I don't know what the value is of those types of appliances, and I don't know if it might have been restored. So, depending on how the restoration is can depend on the value. But I don't know what the value is of those types of things in that shape, because it has got to be the Judd Pleat Master. It's got to be up there. I love these too that have the little things that say send for a color book, send 25 cents in coin. It says to send 25 cents in coin to get your book. Isn't that awesome? Tray gardening, we don't need that. I like this lady. Look at her. Oh, but there's a little girl with a lamb. I think the lamb is going to win. I think that the lamb is going to win. Please just rip. Oh, I should just use my knife, right? Instead of fighting. If I can find a knife. Sorry, it's my arm. Possibly my head. I'll just use my scissors. It's very a delicate balance in this part of the world right now, because everything is ready to be a craft-a-lanch. I had a craft-a-lanch last night. It was devastating. There were a lot of casualties to the craft-a-lanch. I need a knife. I'm not left-handed. I gotta move. This is my homemade walnut ink, walnut stain, and I have been using it, and I do like it. So I'm going to experiment a little bit more with it before I decide if I'm going to make it available to the public. But it is cool, the walnut stain. I got to make some more so that I have some, because that I made in October, and it's still doing good. All right. So first of all, this kid here with these Indian toys, that is cool. And then this girl with her little lamb, I'm going to keep this whole thing because it's got the little template there. Ooh, it's a piñata. Yes, so we got to keep both. We got to keep the whole thing. We got to keep all of this. Okay. After I rip it, we got to keep the whole thing. All right. Piñata goes with piñata girl. Indian stuff. Oh, look at how creepy the toys were. That is like creepy. All right, so step right up, folks. 1 penny for the show. So these all go together. These are toys too, though. But look at those 1950s kids. Man, you know, they gotta have all these options. Ooh, I could take this. No. Just stop right there. All right. I am going to take this April. What's happening in April? Because that's cool. It's got a little Easter bunny. This guy's tending to his little flower garden here. Easter bunny is chillaxing. I'm going to take this. And I really like this. I like this kid. I mean, we have a whole selection of creepy toys. So I will take this, though, in case I need something for tags. These journals are going to be loaded. Oh, look at this. Tide Queen. We're going to have to take at least the bottom part of this. At least the bottom part. I used to have a bunch of 1910s, 1920s magazines. The ads in there, like, you don't realize these companies that we know, like Listerine and Clorox, you don't realize how much they used to do. Like, Clorox used to make medicines. Listerine used to make, like, ointments and all different kinds of things. It was pretty cool. I gotta keep this, and I have to keep the writing. You know, I always underestimate the power of words in a journal, because to me this is interesting. I would love to read this little blurb about Chevrolet, you know. And I always think, like, oh, well, other people don't want to do that, but I think it's very interesting, and I think a lot of people would like that. Yeah, I don't need that. This whole General Electric thing is awesome. So yeah, I have to just keep telling myself, other people like that stuff too. I wonder, does this have staples? This has staples in it, I think. It does, girlfriend. Let's see if we can. Yes, the power of the font. The font is very powerful. You know what? I'm going to keep this. Beautiflor. The font. And these old fonts are awesome. Look at Take It Easy. I'm going to keep that. Look, I'm going through all the things I just went through. Oh my goodness gracious. We got to pull out these staples though. And guess what I have? I have my staple puller. Do I? I know it's over here. I'm telling you, this has been one big mess. All right, I got it. Okay. So the trick to pulling old staples is to very carefully grab one side, straighten it out, then very carefully grab the other side and straighten it out. Now these are rusty and everything, so tetanus, don't cut yourself. And then do that with all of them. See, the hard part too is that, like, this one, the other is inside of there. So I have to find the page that it is on. If it is on. Oh my god, it's like only one-sided staple. We'll see. We'll figure that out. Okay, this and this. We'll see if I can yank that one out without ripping too much. And then you go over here. Sometimes I usually use the puller to bend it, and then when I need to, I use my pliers to pull it out. And what I do that with are National Geographics. They are tough to get apart. And I've done so many of them now that it's like second nature. But see, like, there's a little piece stuck in there. So I'm going to grab these are pliers. I love these. And I love them because there's a grip, like it's, I don't know what that's called, serrated. And I love them because anything I try and grab, it yanks it right out. And I have not found another pair of these. I don't know if I've not found another pair like this that is small with this kind of a tip. They came with a jewelry toolkit that I bought years ago. I mean, those are rusty. I had to really work at those to get them to open. I've not been able to find another pair like that can grip things like that. Okay, there we go. All my junk. I am not getting rid of that stuff because look at how much crap I found from the crap I already went through. All right. Low cost ceilings. I don't need that. All right, this is where I was. General Electric. Love General Electric. We're going to cut this because this girl is awesome. Look at that lady. Yeah, automatic dryer. And then I'm going to keep this whole thing as it is. The whole thing. And then look at this house. This was, keeping up with the Joneses was a big thing in the 50s. You were nobody if you didn't have nice things. Which, I totally would not have fit in because I don't care. I don't care what kind of things I have. I just want things that work. Gotta get around little mowing Susie there, or little mowing James. I thought it was a girl at first. Keep the West Coast lumber. Oh, you lucky dog. Lacy curtains. Oh, what do I want to keep? I love this. This is very retro. Very retro. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this. I know most people would keep this with the lacies, but this is what I'm going for. And I'm gonna take the whole page because I want this and I want this. So I don't know if I'm going to keep them together or if I'm going to take them apart. So the whole page goes. Look what's happened to lacy curtains. Oh, here we go. Ads. This is what I'm all about. Ads. Yep, love the ads. I have coupons. Actually, it's funny. I've inadvertently started collecting old coupons. I have one from the 80s where you can get 35 cents off of cat food. And I have one from the 70s for baking soda. So I have two coupons that I just cannot part with. Magic Way to Foot Beauty. Fur coats. I can't part with my coupons. I can't use them. I can't bring myself to use them. So that's my new, that's what I collect now, I guess, is old coupons. I'm going to just take this whole page because I don't know what I'm going to use off of it. And also this, but I do know I'm going to use this whole thing right here. Westinghouse, fryer. I see them all the time. Well, not anymore, but when I lived up north, I would see these all the time in the flea markets. Those flea markets up there. And you find that stuff cheap. Like the old appliances and stuff. They're pretty cheap. Look at this. Placemats for pets. Honey of a bunny. I'm going to keep that. That's like a little crafty ideas. And then that, more ads. Oh my goodness, can you believe it? It is more ads. These journals are going to be humongous. And once again, ads. This whole thing, this whole kit and caboodle right here is terrific. Delcy. Colored toilet paper. I need that. Oh, it's a Kleenex product. I need the toilet paper. I will take everything else off the other side, and I understand I cut through a logo, but I need the toilet paper. This, I need this whole thing. Oh, I don't want to cut off the words. See, I'm cutting off the words again. Look at that. Yeah. All right, coffee break. Back at it. So I would have made more videos. Actually, I'll show you one of the things that I was working on. Give us a break from the magazine for a half a second. I was almost out of clusters. So I started making some. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how good my video quality is today, but I had these little pictures that are very like 1950s comic style. Like this guy here sitting down, he's very perplexed. And then, this ad here, Red Rose Tea. So I had this project in mind while I was doing a lot of this. And the only reason I have all my bling flappies in here because I've been adding bling. And then like this lady, they're very 1950s comic book style. And I'll explain to you how I got them and what I did. So if you go to websites, like if you Google free fonts like on your computer, fonts, like Marilyn says, the power of the fonts. You can download fonts that are symbols, and you can download, they have decorative borders, they have vintage frames, all kinds of symbols. And all I did was I took I made a Word document, made a whole bunch of words and or a whole bunch of letters, just typed them all out, capital, lowercase, numbers, symbols, and whatever came out, I printed. And those were a font. And I have butterflies, and I have dragonflies, and I have, what else? I printed out so many things. So many. It was insane. And I've used a lot of them too. And what's nice is, I took graphic design in high school, and I know, how to use those programs and stuff. But no matter what, I never realize what size something is going to print out as and what size it looks like on my screen. So I'll put that one aside for now. So I'll keep this whole page. I happen to print a lot of them out so that I can punch them out with my circle punches or my scallop punches or my oval punches. And it went over really well. Really well. This is about a barn remodel into a house. See, so they were doing that. They were doing that in the 50s too. People are like, oh yeah, I turned my barn into a house. I'm new and cool. No, you weren't. No, not cool. Motor derby. See, I want to keep this whole thing because this page is the whole article. Country's first power mower derby. Howling success. So these are all pictures of the mower derby. But yeah, never, always think about, I don't like to use the computer for a lot of the things that I do in my art, but that I will do. I will do that. And one thing I have to start doing is printing out quotes and things. I never think to do that, to type up quotes that you find in a book, or Pinterest is good for quotes. Facebook is good for quotes. I never think to print them out and to type them out or write them down or whatever. I don't have good lettering skills, but somebody could have good lettering skills. We wouldn't go this far, but look at this. Why let your house look like a carbon copy of others on the block? Just because it's built like others in your neighborhood is no reason it has to look like all the rest. I have to keep this. I have to keep this. Although it's continued on the next 2 pages, and I'm not going to include all 8 pages. But I could include like this. Ooh, candles. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Candles. Look at that little fat person. Soup nogs. So Campbell's has recipes for soup nog. Take a can of cream of celery soup, whip it up with a can of milk and 2 eggs. Chill and serve. Barf. Ooh, yeah, I could scan them. Yeah, and print them out. And then I don't have to worry about doing any of the work. Then they'll just be scanned. Soup nog. That is barfalicious. Wow. No, thank you. Keep this. Love me some logos and some fat cheeked people. Look at that little fat cheek girl. And I'll keep this because I don't know if I want to use houses or if I want to use soups. So long as they don't have soup nog. Blech. That is gross. Ooh, Betty Crocker cakes. Totally cutting out the Betty Crocker cakes. Oh, these are going to be so much fun. These are going to be so much fun to make. I am so pumped. I am so pumped to work on these things. Do I have anything here? No. More Betty Crocker. Gross. Whatever they have lit on fire there. It's definitely not a candle. I am going to... I'll take this too. You convinced me, right? You have convinced me. So just take this. Fine, I'll just do it just to shut all of you up. Take half a pound of cheese. No thanks. The foods are kind of weird. Ooh, I like the lamb chart, but that's really big. That is going to be too big to fit anywhere I want it to be. I wonder why we don't eat more sheep in this country. I have tried goat, okay? Sam's Club sold stew meat in the form of goat. And me and my husband were really serious about trying goat because it's, eaten all over the world. So we did. And it was disgusting. Totally gross. Oh my goodness. It tasted like bad beef. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was a horrible experience. But I do know that I have eaten lamb and I like it. I don't necessarily agree with the whole eating a baby animal. So I just use lamb as a general example. I think it's mutton, is sheep mutton. And I do know I've liked it. I do know that I have liked. These are recipes, and I should use them. I'm gonna cut these out. Not right now, but when I'm ready, I am gonna cut them out. And I just don't understand why we're not eating more. This one is going to be tough. I am going to cut this out, and I am not going to glue it to anything. It is going to go in there. So you have your Pillsbury frosting in a box and your Spam. You got both. Best of both worlds. This is going to be used. So yeah. Because you get tired of just chicken and pork and beef and chicken and pork and beef. Chicken and pork and beef. It's old sometimes. I like the hand and the toast and the Philadelphia cream cheese thing. I will probably use all of it. Fresh idea for breakfast. This fresh cream cheese on toast. Oh, I believe. Look at those 1950s ladies. Oh, yeah. Here, Julia, take my cup and wash it because I'm a man and I don't do anything. Oh, I know, that cake is like ridiculous, right? Holy crap. That frosting ad is for a frosting mix in a box. Gross. Good seasoned salad dressing mix. I've seen these before. You know, the powdered. I don't know if I want the kitchen people or if I want the ads. I'll probably take the kitchen people because I got a lot of ads. So, you know, mix it up. You know, Del Monte. Cookie capers. I'll take the Del Monte. Fruit cocktail with character. Spoon in the sparkle. And look at, we can still get the kids with that creepy ass clown cookie. I guess I'll take the creepy ass clown cookie, even though I just cut it. Why not? Fruit cocktail. Starlac. Powdered milk. Ooh, we got twofer. We got a twofer. Let's cut this. Sorry, I have to do it so that I can see it in the light. So I can see through the page. So I don't miss this one. I don't miss this. Because look at that lady's head. And this lady with this oven. Canned cling peaches. Jello. I know I can get the Jello box. And we are going to cut out the Jello salad makes the meal. Because you know why? We know it doesn't. Look at this. Clean peaches. Ooh, the Miromatic. We have one of those pressure cookers. I'll tell you what. We have tried pressure cooking a lot of things. Okay? We have given it a full test. And it's not good. It's not good. Okay? I think pressure cooking takes the flavor out of most things. The only thing I thought was okay in the pressure cooker was fried chicken. Frying chicken in the pressure cooker is okay. But on that note, it is scary. I'm going to keep this with that angry guy with a rug. I do find it scary to pressure cook oil. And the reason for that is the obvious. Fires, and if it blows up, then guess where that oil's going? All over my flaming hot stove. Ooh, what do I want? Permaglass. Sure. I'm going to keep this whole page because I'm going to cut this up because this has spring cleaning tips. American Kitchens. The Case of the Vanishing Laundry. Yeah, right. We'll keep this whole page. Only gas gives you so many modern features. Oh, I believe it. I like this. Bendix, the Power Surge Washer. Huh. Creepy. For your star border. Formica top. It's a washer with a Formica top. You can actually feel the energy as it surges out soil. A spring tonic for your shelves. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I don't know. I just don't know. Ooh, how 1950s are these ladies? The color news is Harmony Hughes. Yes, those ladies are totally it. I do like the stove, and I will be able to keep this because I'm not gonna. No, I won't. Yeah, no, it cuts a little bit of it off. I'm definitely in it for the ladies. Green barrier. See, here's the same stove that I would have cut off. Excuse me. I would have cut off on the other page. St. Charles look. Your background of kitchen beauty. So Epcot. Dishwasher. See, all made dishwasher detergent. Dishwasher. Your shining silver shows how much you care. I think that I will cut this. Ooh, wrong style. And then, do I want these people? You're sure when the spoon touches his lips or meets the admiring eyes of your guests. With dishwasher all in your electric dishwasher. I'll keep these just in case. Just in case. Ooh, look at that refrigerator. Refrigerator freezer combo. Like the whole thing. Like the whole thing. I'll cut this up, as needed. GE Filter Flow Washer gives you cleaner, brighter clothes, no lint fuzz. I doubt it. There's still lint fuzz to this day. To this day, we're battling lint. Mm-hmm. Another GE logo. Now remember, I'm making 4 of these puppies. I'm going to need all the help I can get. Take this, and I'll probably take the whole thing. It cleans and re-cleans the water as you wash. Mm-hmm. Yes. So, removes lint, blah, blah, blah. I will keep this, and I might use the whole strip here. I'll cut out the strip. I'm probably going to use the whole strip. Probably use the whole strip. Boop. There we go. And then, this woman cleaning her lint. I saw it in the American Home. I believe it, because they got everything in this thing. Keep frozen meats bright, juicy, fresh, at low cost. Freezer paper. I will tell you something. Freezer paper is very handy to have. I make soap, and I use freezer paper for soap. But the reason I use it, and if you make soap or know anyone that makes soap, is because the glossy side, the waxed side of the freezer paper, it is very waxy. And so the soap, when cured, comes right off of the wax paper, whereas it hardly comes off of anything at all. It really doesn't come out of anything. So on that note, anytime you ever need something to not stick at all, freezer paper is really the way to go. It's very handy, but it's very expensive compared to wax paper, which to me, wax paper don't even work on most things. I just love the washer ads. But then this is like funky floor. Why? Why do I gotta make these decisions? Why are y'all making me make these decisions? Oh, I can't decide. Oh, yeah, well, this is just hands down car. I don't care what's on this side. Although we have Sherwin-Williams. No. Car. Jeez, I'm too, I just can't decide. But I don't need the paint compared to the car. Have you the $64 answers? I doubt it. $64 don't take you nearly as far anymore. Cut out the rocking chairs for sure. That is a Buick, actually. I did not know that Buick made a wagon. But yes, it is the best Buick yet, according to Buick. It's the Roadmaster. I've never seen a Buick wagon. I've never seen it. A state wagon. Yeah. I've seen a lot of wagons, but I don't think I've seen that one. A barn remodel? Not so. Yeah, see, here's the barn remodeling. Drapery hardware. That's a cool thing to add to have. Drapery hardware. And then this, look at that woman. She looks mad. It flips its lid. Yeah, I believe it. I flip my lid too, on the regular. Keep that. I do like this shirt that's holding a telephone, so I think I will take that out. That'll make nice ephemera on something. Look at those floors. Whew. House cut in half. Oh, I believe. A Hoover. Look at that Hoover. We got to cut out the Hoover. We have got to cut out the Hoover. It's not going to break into too much. I'm not going to be able to keep all of the wordage, but can I keep all of the wordage? I can. I'm cutting it close, but I can keep it. Hoover. When I was a kid, Hoover, my mother only had a Hoover. I remember it too. It was big and silver and black. And she swore by the Hoover. That was my daughter, in case you're wondering. That's her horse noise. Being a horse. But now Hoovers are garbage. About, I don't know, maybe 15 years after she bought that one, which was, 1980s, maybe early 2000s, she bought another one, and it was trash. It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Oh, it was like light. Yeah, they have gone like right down the flusher. I mean, I haven't tried their new steam, floor steamers, like their carpet steamers. They were always known for that, the steamers, which, we use the old steamer. Actually, we use it on our hardwood floor in the kitchen because it still has glue on it from tile. It's hard to get that glue off. But, yeah, Hoover just went right down the flusher. But yeah, we always had a Hoover. I am going to take this, even though I cut off some of her dress. I don't care, because that is so precious. With a little baby. Lightworks makes this lamp. I believe it. Sanford carpets. Lamps. Chintzy ideas, whatever that means. I don't know what I want on this one. Curtis woodwork. I like the Curtis. Ooh, look at that paintbrush. That is like serious. How to choose a paintbrush that does faster, streak-free work. Guess what? We're keeping the paintbrush. And then I can keep the bottom part of this. I was going to keep the kid in the window, but sorry, kid. You're getting cut up. Do I want the whole? No, I can't. I can't take the whole thing because I want the Curtis. Oh, All right, Curtis Serious woodwork. Beautiful. Floors of oak will always reflect your good taste. This saw will make your home a size larger. Ooh, I have one of those jigsaws. Saw. I might take this because this is like instructions on installing a shower door. And then this is the saw stuff. I might use both of these things. And then this is masonite. They still make masonite things. Masonite is nice. Ooh, lawn food. Lawn food. Vigoro. I'm going to cut out the little Vigoro down here. That is cool. Coffee break. Man, I like that lady. She has given him the eye. I like the masonite thing. But I like the... Yeah, those Hoovers, they used to be incredible. Incredible. But I'll tell you, we bought that one. I bet you it was 2002, 2003. It was, I know we had just moved into a different apartment when she bought it. Total trash. Ugh. I just could not believe it. I just couldn't believe it. That we went from that giant monster that, you know, would suck up your soul if it was on the floor to this plastic chintzy, you know, and it had the tank, you know, like they do now without the bag. And even taking the tank in and out, it was just chintzy. I like this. Ride-o-matic tractor. Totally keeping that guy. He is like serious. And I'm going to keep the Sunbeam too. And then my grandmother had a Kenmore. Oh yeah, that thing sucked up everything. You name it, it was sucking it up. My grandmother had a Kenmore. And I'll keep this for the rose bushes. It was a canister. And it worked. They had to duct tape the hose up at one point. But that was in my life, my whole life. And my dad died in 2010, and we were still using that vacuum. We were still using that Kenmore canister bag. Crazy, crazy. I don't think I want any of that stuff. Look at this, the furniture. Ah, but more ads. Gotta have the ads. So, and I cleaned for a woman who had a Kenmore, and she had dogs, and that Kenmore, it handled anything. It handled anything. She actually, what happened was she had to get rid of it because she was vacuuming in a thunderstorm, and the power surged, and it actually blew the motor or the electrical components of the vacuum. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard? So, yeah. And I cleaned her house, and she only wanted me to use her vacuum. She did not want me to bring one. She wanted me to use hers. Until it blew up, then I had to bring mine, which now I own a Dyson, and my husband owns a Dyson. We both have our respective Dysons because I like my canister Dyson, and he likes the stand-up Dyson, and there's just no convincing either one of us. And even though there's something wrong with the beater bar on my Dyson, then I just use his stand-up Dyson for the rugs. But we both love them, our Dysons. Look at this. Look at that lady. New kind of gas service. Ooh, propane. Talking about propane. Switching. See, look at, I like this girl and I like that other girl, so we are going to cut out the ladies. I mean, when that woman had her motor blow in her vacuum, she could have died. I mean, she could have gotten electrocuted. You know, it could have caused a fire. Yes, Vera, you can have a snack. I'll be done in a little bit. A few minutes. Air conditioning. Want the facts about air conditioning costs? Yeah, back then, air conditioning was a drain on your wallet. It still is, but back then it was even worse. Help for splitting nails. Look at this. Don't sit back, strike back. Give to the American Cancer Society. That's cool. I like that. I like this. Mirroring for your eyes. Cut this out. And the American Cancer Society, because, first of all, it's still around. Second of all, cancer has affected most people in this world at this point, and it's cool to know that they have been around for this long. Just like, Red Cross and Salvation Army, they've been around for a long time too. Don't wait. Call your Bryant dealer now for expert water heating advice. I think I'm going to keep that. Faster Cushion California Redwood Planter. See, this is cool. Do-it-yourself homes. California Redwood. Bilco. America's Finest Basement Door. Oh, okay. Ooh, bulkhead doors. Yeah, bulkhead doors. That is something you don't see a lot of these days, is people putting in bulkhead doors. Most people have walk-in basements now. We always had when I was a kid, we had a bulkhead. And my grandmother had a walk-in. And she was, that was fancy, walk-in basement. We had our scary spider-infested bulkhead. This I like. See, I can do either one. Bulkhead doors. This I like. Yes, I'll show you the covers. I'll show you the books that I have. I'm making retro because of these covers that I bought. Ugh. So I'm going to gut them, and I am going to try my hand at a hidden spine. So I have Mystery of the Golden Hour, The Walton Boys and Gold in the Snow, Ginny Gordon and the Missing Heirloom, Blondie and Dagwood's Marvelous Invention. So I thought these covers are retro-matic, and I want the journals to also I want the content to also have some retro flair. But after harvesting this magazine, it's going to be a lot of retro flair. It's going to be like Retro City with all this goodies. I mean, I guess I don't have to use all of it, but I'm going to want to use all of it. I mean, come on. There are some awesome things. Why wouldn't I use all of it? So yeah, I have those 4 covers that I bought, I don't know, a month ago, and I have just been chomping at the bit to get started. This is the back cover. To get started on them, but I had a couple of other projects I had to finish. Oh, what do I use? Because Kohler is awesome. And this is for Johnson's Polisher Scrubber, but I love those 2 faces. Look at them. I guess I could use the faces and then use the Kohler, but I like the little kids, man. Oh, I just can't make decisions. I just can't. So I'm going to call it quits there now that I've done this whole magazine, and it has taken an hour. Yeah. I think, let me check real quick. I think let me look, because I also had some duplicates that I put in my Etsy shop, and I think that was one of them. I don't know if it sold though. I remember Blondie. Yeah, Blondie sold. I do have, which is one of the books that I'm using. This one here, The Walton Boys. This one I might need to do. Oh, no, that spine is connected. Gold in the Snow I have in my shop. And I have a few. Bobbsey Twins. I have a few of the Bobbsey Twins, which are awesome covers that are like this style. And Bobbsey Seashore, which is cool. So yeah, I do have some similar ones, but the Blondie one, it sold. But yeah, I love the books. So thanks for hanging out with me, Marilyn. And thank you to all of my lovely replayers. In case my Etsy store is in the description box below, I am going to go have lunch because I don't know if you could hear my stomach growling, but it is screaming at me. So I hope you have a terrific day. Ta-ta for now.